Today's video is made possible by Squarespace. What's up internet, Kevin here on TLD, and you know what we haven't done in a while? An unboxing, and that's what we're bringing you guys today. We're unboxing the limited edition of Watch Dogs from Ubisoft. Now this game had a lot of hype built for it when it was initially announced 2 years ago at E3, but sadly it got pushed back when it was originally planned for last holiday season, but we finally got our hands on it. We're gonna unbox it for you guys today. Now, we've done a lot of unboxings here on TLD, so a lot of our regular viewers, you know what to expect. We're gonna open this thing up, give you an in-depth look at its contents, and at the end, let you know whether or not it's worth paying the extra $70 for. So let's check it out. So here it is, the Watch Dogs Limited Edition, which as you can see, we grabbed for the PS4. The box design is fairly standard. On the plastic cover, we've got the game's title with one of the lead character's symbols on the front. On the sides, we've got the little emblem associated with the main character, Aiden Pierce. And on the back, we have all the game's normal back cover information alongside a listing of the limited edition's contents in English, French, and Spanish. After cutting off some tape from the top and the bottom, we can pull off the plastic cover, which gets rid of a lot of the text and wording, leaving us with a much simpler black box with symbols. Now, Ubisoft has developed something of a habit with its collector's edition, something I like to call the Ubisoft standard. You're going to get a figure, an art book, a steel case, maybe some in-game content, maybe a soundtrack, and then some kind of piece of clothing or a flag, and Watch Dogs is no exception to this rule. Once we open up the box, there's two main pieces, the first of which is the smaller blue box that contains all the smaller bits of the limited edition. First up is our article of clothing, in this case a replica of the same face mask Aiden uses to hide his identity while performing acts of vigilantism. It pretty easily and snugly goes over your head to rest on your neck until you feel like covering your face, at which point you quickly realize just how hard it would be to run for more than 5 minutes with this thing on, as it would just be hell for your breathing. Next up is the art book. This one's got actual square dimensions rather than the usual half-page size design, and contains all kinds of concept art that we're used to seeing in a lot of collector's editions, with chapters dedicated to character artwork, environments, and a bit more uniquely, a section on in-game graffiti and street art. Now last up in this box is the black steelbook case, which contains not only the game itself, but also the soundtrack and a few download codes for the Sony exclusive content. Now with all that stuff out of the way, there's one other thing in the main box, which is of course the main reason for its price tag, the 9-inch statue of Watch Dogs protagonist, Aiden Pierce. In this case, depicting him wearing his mask up and pointing his gun at something, with a little bit of ground beneath his feet featuring the Watch Dogs symbol. So with all that out of the box, the question as always is, was all this worth $129.99? And in this case, I'm kind of middling on it. It feels like collectors and limited editions are getting more and more expensive these days without really having a big increase in content. And a bundle like this 3 or 4 years ago would have only gone for 100, 110 tops, which I feel would have been more than fair for it. At $129 though, it's starting to push its luck. The mask is kind of cool if you can ever find a use for it, hopefully one that's legal, and the figure is pretty nicely detailed. The art book, steel case, and soundtrack are nice to have, but are pretty common and obligatory as far as collector's editions go these days. All in all, it really isn't a bad collector's edition. I just feel as though the asking price is a bit high for what you get, even by collector's edition standards, which are already pretty overpriced. Now, as far as the game itself goes, I've only been able to put a little bit of time into it so far, and the short version of my impressions thus far is that it's very much like Grand Theft Auto, but with long-range interactables, better stealth, and worse driving. Now, if you want a more thorough Day 1 Impressions video to check out, I'm actually going to be posting one later today on my personal channel, which I just launched late last week, youtube.com/Kevin Kenson. You can check it out later today to see that video. It's also where I'll be posting my actual review of Watch Dogs later this week, as well as other games like Wolfenstein and Mario Kart 8. You can check it out by going to this link right here. We also have it down in the description. Might be something you want to check out, no pressure. Maybe just, check the channel out, subscribe maybe. Do it! If not, no big deal. Now, before I get out of here, guys, I do want to take a moment to thank the people over at Squarespace for helping make today's video possible, as well as really a lot of our videos. Squarespace is one of the easiest and fastest ways to build your own website, thanks to a lot of useful tools like drag and drop functionality. And everything you make is optimized to look great no matter what device you view it from, whether it's a desktop, tablet, or smartphone. They've got a great support staff working out of New York, available 24/7, and pricing starts as low as $8 a month with a free domain if you sign up for the year. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in trying out, then I've got some good news for you, because Squarespace was awesome enough to give our fans a hookup with the chance to get a 7-day free trial with the added bonus of 10% off your order if you like it and you decide you want to keep using it. All you gotta do is use the promo code TLD at checkout. That'll help us out by letting them know we sent you, and help you out by getting you that trial period and discount. Well, that was our unboxing of the Watch Dogs Limited Edition. If you want to grab one for yourself, you can check out the link in the description with pricing and availability. Or if you want to hold off for a bit, just watch a little more gameplay or hear someone's first day impressions, don't forget to check out my channel later today. Now, as always guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to let us know by hitting that thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber yet, then you should change that now because we're always pumping out more great content. Also, if you want to hear my up-to-date thoughts on what games I'm playing, what videos I'm uploading where, or just whatever dumb stuff I'm doing when I'm bored, you can find out by following me on my personal Twitter at Kevin Kenson. Once again guys, thank you for watching the video. Hopefully I'll see you later today on my first impressions vid. Until then, I'm Kevin for TLD. See you later.